Right, students. Good evening to all. Online students, am I audible, students? Online students, are you there? Only Sagatika is seeing the chat box. Others are sleeping or what? Online students, are you there? Good. So let us start the discussion now. Who is that? Kaushik. Okay. Kaushik is saying, hi sir, namaste, Kaushik here. Sir, a big thank you to you. I'm emotional today. In the morning, some reason not able to talk to you. So I requested admin to join to say thanks. Sir, your energy is awesome. I learned punctually and life lessons along with Python. A lot should I say like ice like. Okay. So thank you, Kaushik. So morning also I asked about you, but you are not there. I was looking into the chart window also. So Kaushik, thank you. So I'm going to start. Right. Thank you, my dear student. Right. Right. Thank you, students. Thank you, Kaushik. Now I'm entering into this topic. Okay. So not possible that I am there. I don't talk to you. Okay. Okay, students. Okay, Kaushik. Now I will continue my class. Right. Keep in touch. I give my number to you people. Today morning completed. Right. Right, students. Kaushik. Most welcome. Right. I don't have number. You don't have my number. So I'll give my number and to everybody. So you people also remember my number. So I'm giving my number here to all of you, which I'm giving in the meeting. Kaushik, you also check your number, students. Kaushik, you remember, you took my number is Sami. Did you receive my number? Right, Kaushik. Right. Now I'll continue my class. Now today, when my morning batch was completed today, one of the student has written the NASCAM exam and he has written that exam and he got 94%. 94%. Who want to come and see this? One boy come and see. Okay. Okay, you already know. Okay. So he has written about by praising me, something is written. Read that and no need to read throughout that. Certificate you see, NASCAM certification, 94% he got out of. So far 87 is the highest. 94%. I got. Gold certification it is. Just morning completed, afternoon written the exam and immediately saying. That's great. And one student came just now. You are seeing that. He was my morning student. And he appeared for 2 days back for the interview. He got a job. And he came specially to that to see me. Nothing is there. What is he? Right? Just how sorry is he want to see that. So sorry like you only, nothing, no extra, like nothing is there. Only thing is, I say to you, read well. That is my advice. Shall I move further? Right. You also should get the job and I should see that you must be job holder after this course is over. Okay. Now I am going to continue my session. Online students and I'll move to the further. Okay. Shall I continue now? So NASCAM developer course, you have seen the certificate. That's a more valuable for you. Even though you are BTech, some lakhs of students are BTech. Kilometers of queue is there when the interview started. But when you have NASCAM certification, you will have what? Very high weightage is there. Right? I'll give you that questions to you and keep it in the Google Drive and try to qualify. Okay? Fine. Right. Prajwala. 5 minutes late, ma, no problem. No issue. Let me start the continuation process. Last class, what we discussed it? NumPy. So only NumPy or anything else discussed? I started in the last session, NumPy. In that, we explained about the advantages of NumPy, and basically the most important part we discussed it, differences between traditional Python list and then ND array I explained. So that part, if you remember it, I was taken up some differences I was explained in the class. And corresponding to that, I also gave you the example part for you. Acrobat Reader, you open it. This is a example window. Last class, what I discussed it, the total example part I sent. You received it? So this part, you just go on writing, remember it and practice well. This is what I was completed in the last session. Now students, today I'm going to enter into the another discussion in my class, which I'm going to talk about. How many number of approaches to create an object of ND array? So number of approaches to create an object of what? ND array. Number of approaches to create an object of ND array. How to do that? Now I'm going to explain in the class. Do you know what is ND array, students? What is ND array? Is a class. Don't say only class and keeping quiet. You are already 22 years old. How do you write it? The class, yes or no, coming, not coming, like that. Don't say. Elaborate. What is ND array? Is a predefined class in NumPy module whose object is used to store 1D data, 2D data, multi-dimensional data. Like that you have to say. What is ND array class object? One line answers if you say. When do you improve your subject, students? Okay. How to create that object? There are multiple ways are there to create. In NumPy, ND array is a predefined class. In NumPy, ND array is a predefined class, and whose object is used for storing array of values. Array of what? Values. Array of values in the form of 1D, comma what? 2D and what? ND. ND format. For that purpose, we go for what? What class object? ND array. So normally Python programming does not support arrays. So Python programming support arrays by using which module? NumPy module. So that NumPy module we are using for organizing array of elements in 1D format, 2D format and ND format. Following? Now, how many ways are there to create? To store the array of elements, in the form of what? To store the array of elements, to store the array of elements, to store the array of values in the form of 1D, 2D, ND, etc. format, we must create an object of ND array. We must create an object of ND array class. How to create? To create an object of ND array, we have 8 essential ways. We have 8 functions. 8 essential functions. They are one by one. I'll write. Number 1 is called array of. Spell out. Second one I am going to take up range. Arrange, no. Range you know already, no? You add a before that. What is that a? Array range. Arrange, no. ARRANG, no. Arrange. A range. Why I am saying that particular word is right? So coming to the point of view, right? Kaushik, take care, mom. So I'll continue my class. Take care. So now I'll continue the point. Array of, and next is called what? A range. A range. I'll come to that one by one. I will discuss it. Third point I'm going to discuss, array of a range. Next is called zeros of. Next is called fourth is called ones of. Next is fifth is called what do you know? Full of. Next is 60 is called what do you know? Next is called full of, ones of, full of. Next is identity of. Next is called seventh one. I'm going to take it. H stack of, and eighth one is called what you know? V stack of. These are the regularly coming across. How many functions are there to create an object of ND array? So spell out those. Array of, range of, zeros of, ones of, full of, V stack of. These are the functions. And we need to start understanding about what is array of. Okay. And the final documentation I will give you, student. I will explain with the coding. Later I will go for this. First I will go for what? Array of. What is the syntax, sir? Very, very easy syntax. Look at variable name is equal to numpy dot. Variable name is equal to what I am doing? Numpy. Numpy dot. What is the function name? A of I dot numpy of. I'm going to take up. I'm writing here array of. What I'm doing now? Object comma. I will take it as what? Object comma. Something I am writing. So go to the place. Object comma. D type I am going to write it. D type. Object means what? Any Python traditional object. Any Python traditional object. Don't think that object is int object, float object. These are all called one value arrangement. For one value arrangement, will you go to NumPy? Yesterday already over. Why I am going for NumPy? For large volume of data organization, I will go for what? NumPy. ND array I will prefer. For small values, I will go for what? Python traditional objects I will take. Int type, float type, bool type, str type. Will I go to ND array now? No. I will go for what? The more meaningful will come. Large volume of data is coming. Go for which type? ND array. So what is the use of this function? Here I will write the purpose. Here array function is used for converting traditional Python objects into ND array object. Moreover, I will write it here. VAR name is an object of class. Is an object of what? Class, comma, numpy dot what? ND array. So what is the use of array function? Used for converting ND array of traditional Python objects into which type? ND array type. Used for converting any traditional Python object into which type? Which function? Array of. So did you understand the meaning of array of now? So go to the Jupyter notebook. Already told you, already said to you. I hope you installed also. Go to that, double click on that. So it is available here. New and say Python 3. See this carefully here. Now I am going to take up here. This is the data. I say here, what is our today's concept here? Number of approaches. Number of approaches to create an object of which one? ND array. As NP. Is it necessary to import again? Is it necessary to install again? No. Jupyter Notebook need not to install. By default, it is already containing NumPy module. Okay. How do you print the versions? Already I told you, students. NP dot underscore underscore version underscore underscore of 1.2 1.5. Got it? Now, today I want to convert into which type? Now, see students, I'll show you. A is equal to 10 or X is equal to 10. Print of what type here? X comma type of X. Please look at that. Which type it is? Int. Because in NASCAM such a small question is coming, people will get immediately confusion. A is equal to NP dot array of what? X. X. See that the X value called int type converted into which type? ND array. After that, you try to print it. A comma type of A. You see that 10 is printed. You just print normally, student. It is you just print normally, student. It is nothing but what? Array of 10. Array of only one value is available. Only one value is available. Then what is the dimension of this data? Come on. Come on. 1D. That is called a wrong answer. That is called the wrong answer. So everybody will think that it is 1D. Not everybody. And you know, it is a 0 dimension. Why? When I print this A, directly printing this 10. Value 10 is printing. You say that to print the dimension of this ND array, we will write A dot what? NDIM. See that answer. What is that? 0. Generally, we will feel, even myself also, first time when I see that, I felt that it is called what? 1. But it is only one element is there is no dimension, right or not? More number of elements are there is a dimension. What is the shape? What is the shape? Shape is one of the attribute. Already you know, S is equal to student of S dot SNO, S dot name, S dot marks. Number, name, marks are what? Instance data members. What is A dot NDIM? Object name dot variable name. It is an instance data member. Object name dot data member, instance data member. Now what it will give you? What is the shape? Come on. Come on. 1 comma. That is also wrong answer. There is no shape at all. This is a common mistake student is getting. This is one question in the NASCAM. See that shape. There is no data will be shown. Empty. Empty means what? No dimension. Getting or not? Now I am going to tell you. Look at that carefully. Only one element. Observe very carefully. Very, very important. Now I am going to take up something like this. X is equal to, what is this now? What is that now? X comma type of X. Which type? Come on. Come on. Once again. List. Why you are seeing so many errors today? See the answer now. What is that? List. So many errors means you failed. Sorry, this is also going error. Some of the students not saying, they are thinking int, correct? No? Right. It is a list. Now that element is given and then ask one more question. Now go to the point of it. A is equal to what? NP dot array of what? X. X. Print of what here? A comma type of A. What is that? ND array. See the difference. You print once again this A. How it is printing? Of 10 is there. Earlier one you see, it is not having anything. Directly element is available. Are you getting? The index of this 10 is called what? 0. The index of this is, there is no index at all. Directly you observe the printing style. Now what is the dimension here? Good. 1. A dot endim. A dot endim. A dot what next? Shape. A dot shape is 1 comma. So I hope you are understanding. What is the normal int conversion and list conversion? Same one value only. I took it in the form of which type? List type and converted. And list converted into which type? ND array. So basically, in data science level, you will not get a situation of what? Int type conversion, float type conversion, what next? Other type of conversion, bool type, str, only str conversion will not come. Large volumes, minimum 2 values, 3 values are there. There is a possibility of converted into what? ND array. Getting, students? So now I would like to move to the further. A dot shape, now you are getting it. I will go for one more thing. Straightforward, I'll go to where? List I will go for it. Int, float, bool, complex, str, bytes, byte array. Range also I can convert. Range also. Would you like to see? A is equal to, or R is equal to range of 10 comma some 25. 10 comma 25. Print of R comma type of R. Type of R range. A is equal to np dot array of what here? R. Then there is a big meaning is there. A comma type of A. A comma type of A. It is printed like this. 10 to what? 25 minus 1. It's very simple, not a difficult for you. So how many elements are there? How many elements are there? Print of what? There itself you write it. len of A. len of A. It will print the number of elements. How many elements are there? 15 elements are there. What is the dimension now? Come on. A dot endim. A dot what? Endim. 1 dimension. A dot shape. 15 comma 1 now. Shape will give you number of elements, students. Dimension will give you only 1 dimension. The 15 is available in. Following? Fine. Dimension of the class, boys and girls, 2 dimension. Number of boys comma number of girls are called what? Shape. Getting or not? Yes. Try to get it. Now I want to reshape this. Reshaping the mechanism. How do you reshape it? A dot shape is equal to, there are 2 ways are there to shape it. Shape is equal to 15 elements means what? 5 into 3, 3 into 5. 3 comma 5. Please see ma. Print A, comma what? Type of A. So it is going to print 3 rows, 5 elements, 5 columns. A dot endim. What is an answer? What is an answer? 2 dimension. What is the 2 dimension? 2 rows, rows and columns combination. A dot shape. A dot shape. What is an answer? 3 comma 5. 3 comma 5. Confused, huh? 3 comma 5. What is 3 comma 5? 3 rows. 3 rows, 1. 5 rows, 1 more. 1 plus 1 is called dimension. Shape is called what? Number of rows, comma, number of columns combination is called shape. Dimension is called, rows is one format, columns is another format. 2 formats is called dimension. Okay, now? Right. Now I'll go to the one more kind of thing. A dot shape is equal to 5 comma 3. 5 comma 3. Print this A. A dot endim. A dot shape 5 comma 3. Got it up? This is something like what? Range conversion. This is by default coming in what format? It is in integer format. Same mechanism. If you follow me, I will take up one more example. Here, observe it. And I am saying that conversion of this data, here I will take up. Array function is containing what students. Here I will paste it. If we go back to the earlier syntax, what is it? Object comma what? D type. D type means what? Data type. Today I will use it. Here I am going to come to the point back. Comma, what I am writing? D type is equal to float I am writing. Actually, in NumPy programming developed in where? C language as well as what? Python. Why C language is for fastest execution purpose they went. And when you use C language, data types, if you look at, in C language, I don't know whether you know C language or not, I don't know. But if we go to the data types, actual data types in C language is not the data type what you learned actually. The data types, the internal data types of C language are int 8. Int 8. What is this 8 indicates? 8-bit register. And the bitwise operators I explained. Int 16. What is the meaning of 16? 16-bit register. Int 32. What is this is called? 32-bit. Int 64. What is this? 64. Next is called what float 16. Float 16. Float 32. Float 64. These are all called what? Internal data types. And we never bother about these data types internally what NumPy contains. We bother about only one super type of all the data type, that is called object. That is what is you are worrying about it. Other type of data types we never bother about it. And see that now I written D type is equal to float. It's like a keyword argument. You can simply write float also, no issue. You can write simply float also, no issue. I can write D type also, no issue. Please look at that. You got it. You see, ma, what is coming? Float. 10 point, 12 point, 11 point, 13 point is coming. It's nothing but what? Floating point values. If you want to print it, A dot D type is equal to you print. D type is also an attribute in where? End array. Endim is one attribute. Shape is one attribute. D type is also one attribute. A dot D type. See students, what is printed? Float 64 is printed. What is that 64 meaning? A register capacity of storing the floating point values. Getting my point? Well, if I take it normally, without conversion, students, don't write this float like that. Write normally like that. You see that. You write it. A dot what D type you say. You see int 32 printed. What is that int 32, float 32, float 64 and all? Internal data types of C language taken as what? Bit representation. That 8, 32 like that. Depends on the system. That value will be differing. Are you getting? Now, coming to the next. One more thing I want to tell you. Now coming to the LST. There I am taking 10 comma, something like 20 comma, 35 comma, 67 comma, 12 comma, 34 I am writing it. As you know that it is called LST. Type of LST. Now I want to convert into which type? A is equal to np dot array of what? LST. Yesterday I gave you a lot of description why I am going for end array. And print of this A comma, type of this A. Converting the traditional Python listing to which type? End array. Done. And what is the D type? Print of. If you want, you can print of A dot endim. A dot endim. Print of what? A dot shape. Next print of what? A dot. Come on. D type I am saying. D type I am going to say. D type. See the answer now. 1 is a dimension. 6 is called what? Shape. And int 32 is called what? Data type. Data type. If you want, I can write it. Dimension. dimension comma, I can write here, shape comma, and I will write what, data type. Data type I am going to write it. Data type I am going to write it. D type. And I got the data like this. Are you following me? So is equal to, you want to say, is equal to, and it rerun the code again. Keep that cursor on that and press shift enter key. Got it up? Now 6 elements are there. I can arrange the elements into what type? A dot shape is equal to 3, 2, and you can say this same data here. Once again, this part you can say, dimension you can say, and you can say here, all those things you can say. Before that, I will print what, print off what, A. See the data, it is going to print the dimension, and then D type, and everything is printed. Are you following me? Similarly, you can do that what, the same mechanism. All the things you can write it as it is. And before that, you can change your shape also. What is your shape you can do? 2, 3 also you can write it. So before that, I can write it 2, 3. And it is very easy, not a difficult. So it is going to print in something different. Getting? So you can convert what type of values also, tuple values also you can convert. Let me take the tuple values quickly. So I'll go for that. All at once I'll write it, students. Observe it. And this is called a TPL. TPL. Now I'm taking something like this. Done. This I will write it TPL. TPL. Now I'll say TPL. TPL. I say here now TPL. Now A I will write it. And you go for it. Print that A. Okay, let it be print up to here. This is data printed. Now I want to go for arranging these elements into which type. Go to this place and print the dimension now. So same type of elements is coming in this order. Are you following? So can I convert tuple list into which type? End array. Go to the next. Be careful. And you have to tell that whether it is valid or not. Of course, I hope you will answer it well. Now S is equal to, I am saying, S comma, and this is what today? What today? Something interesting. S comma, S of, and A. Come on. Possible or not possible? Huh? Possible or not possible? Not possible. So, not possible. Girls, possible or not possible? Possible. Answer. Possible. Boys, not possible. Possible. Other, not saying anything. These are all audience. Audience is different and players are different. Don't play audience role. Try to play. So this is possible. Possible. Look at. So here, possible. And now I will ask a question. A dot endim. Come on. Come on, come on. Answer is 1. Good. What is the shape? Print of endim. Print of what, A dot what? A dot shape. What is the shape? 6 comma. Endim is what? 1. See the wrong answer. What you said? See the answer. What is the dimension? 0. So this is also one of the regularly asking NASCAM question. So you print A, my dear students. Everything is printed in the form of like that. Why? Because set never allows indexing. Set never allows indexing. Actually, NDRA allows what? Indexing. Set never allows. Since it is not allowing indexing, it is treated as one element only. That's why there is no dimension. You got the reason? You satisfied with that? Right. Okay, you will satisfy, but tomorrow you will not remember. That is the problem. So the reason is why it is treated as what? One element only. Why it is no dimension? Because set never contains indexing. That's why it contains one element. Into flow to Boole complex, that also called what? Single element. Single element int and float never allows indexing. That is treated as single element. Progen set also single element. Can I ask one more question? Will you answer wrong? Compulsory, sir. Now look at D1 is equal to 10 colon apple, comma 20 colon mango, 30 colon what you know kiwi, comma 40 colon what you know guava. So this is my data. Print of what? D1 comma type of D1 students. What is it? Dictor. Now I am converting into what type? A is equal to NP dot what? Array of D1. Listening? Are you listening? Not listening. Not listening, no? Listening or not listening? For everything, if you say like that, what is that? Stand up. Listening? Not listening. If you say like that, what? Listening? Not listening? Not listening, you are saying like that. Listening, you are saying like that. Listening or not listening? Yes, and the actually you will come very sincerely to the class. I appreciate. But you need to listen also, my dear student. And sometimes you will come, sometimes you will not come. Because your friend is saying, he'll come sincerely to the class. I said he is laughing. But whenever you come to the class, I used to see. Are you listening? What I said, tell me. Can't tell. English you cannot speak. Sit down. And if you go to an interview, whatever interview is asking, if you move the head like that, interviewer will say like this. So problem will come. You have to speak in the class. It's my advice. Of D1, possible or not possible? Come on. Possible or not possible? Possible. Right? Possible. A you print it. See that. It is also, dictionary also never allows indexing. Because keys are treated as what? Index only. D of 10 will be given as apple. D of 20 will give it as a mango. D of 30 will give it as a kiwi. D of 40 will give it as guava. So all keys are acting as index values only. So if you write it like previous, if I write it like shape and all those things here, you will be getting what, my dear students? Tell me the answer now. 0. Are you following me? So finally, you are getting 0 and these values are coming. What it indicates? Why set and dictionaries are not containing dimension? Because they are not containing indexing. That's why they are going to allow. Now tell me, past. Int float bool complex str dimension after ND array 0, shape empty, bytes list, bytes byte array range list tuple are containing what? Dimension as well as shape. I can reshape also because they are allowing what? Indexing and slicing. When you come to set to frozen set and dictor, does not contain indexing. That's why when I convert into ND array, no dimension, no shape is there. Very important, compulsory question. Even in interviews also, they will write like that. What is the dimension? You will say 1, shape is like that, but will go wrong. Okay, now please remember that. Online students, did you understand, students? Did you understand? All of you? Can you give a clarity on it? This is about which function? Array function. What is the use of array function? Converting any traditional Python object into ND array object. Can I reshape my elements of a 1 dimension to 2 dimension? 2 dimension to 3 dimension also? Yes, so 3 dimension means what? Number of matrices, comma, number of matrices, comma, each matrix rows and then columns. Now I'll take one big element, big matrix, I'll take it, last and final, to check your knowledge. Very good. LST is equal to, I will write it, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. How many elements? 9 elements. Okay. I will take 16 elements, students. 16 elements I want to take it. 15, 25 and 35. How many? 12. And 55, 13, 65, 14. And one more time 25. What is that? So I'll say 75. How many totally? Okay. Print of LST, comma, type of what? LST. I can't reshape my elements, right? Convert it into np dot array of LST. LST. Print what you know? A comma type of A comma type of A, type of A. I will print the dimension here. I'll print the dimension and everything. I will go for printing that. This information I will bring it. This information I want to print it. So here I'll write it. Dimension, you see the data. What is that? Dimension is 1. 16 elements in one format available. What is the D type? Int 32. Now I would like to reshape my data. What is that? A dot shape is equal to, A dot shape is equal to, come on, 4, 4. 4, 4. 4 rows, 4 columns. Right. Print the data. Print the data. Print that A also. Print of A also. You see, guys. I got it 4, 4. Dimension is 2. Shape is equal to 4, 4. Got it up? Now, this is okay. 2-dimensional it is. You can also do this as what? 8, 2 also you can say. 8, 2 also you can say. 8, 2 also I am going to say. See the data now. 8 rows and 2 columns. Also 2 dimension 8, 2. Today, I am going to do like this. Shape is equal to 2, 4, 2. 3 dimension. How many matrices? 2 matrices. Each matrix contains how many rows? 4 rows. How many columns? Right. Print that. Print that. It is printed 2 matrices. 2 matrices. Observe, guys. This is called one matrix, ma. This is called one more matrix. And this everything is put it into one more matrix. Are you following? What is the shape? 2 matrices, 4 rows, 2 columns. Dimension is what? Beautiful. Now I'll go to which dimension it is? 3 dimension. 4 dimensions I will take. 4 dimensions. What is the 4th dimension is? What is the 4th dimension is? Now, another bracket important. So, coming to the point of it, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2. What is the last 2? Left side last 2 is called cluster. Clusters. How many clusters? 2 clusters. Under that, how many matrices? 2 matrices. Each row and column, how many? 2 rows and 2 columns. Observe it. If you are good in 3 dimensions, more than enough. 4 dimension, if you are really good, more than enough. Come to the point of it. How many clusters? 2 clusters. First of all, you observe This is one matrix. This is one matrix. This is one matrix or not? This is called what? Cluster. Cluster 1. Cluster 1. You observe it. This is called one matrix, right or not? 1 minute. This is called one matrix, right or not? This is called one more matrix. This is called one more matrix. This part is known as what? From that bracket to this bracket. It is called what? Cluster 2. This everything is connected to this matrix only. Are you following? Right. This is called what? One cluster, another cluster. How many clusters? Right. This is one matrix. This is another matrix. How many matrices? Each matrix contains what? 2 rows, 2 columns. That is called what? N dimension. 3 dimension, N dimension is nothing but multi-dimensional matrices only. Are you getting? 2, 2, 2. What is the last two? 2 clusters, 2 matrices. Each row is containing 2 rows and then 2 columns. Okay, students? Now, I want to get it into what? I want to flatten my list. Flattening means what? Normal, one dimensional only. How do I do that? A dot shape is equal to what? 16 comma. That's all. 16 comma. 16 comma ante? As usual, naturally I am flattening my list. Flattening means what? Straight. I am straightening my list. So, coming to the point of it, dimension is 1, 16 comma. Are you getting me? This is about what? ND array creation by using which function? Array of a function. Next, one more function. So what things I can convert into ND array? Into 2 str, 1 dimension, 0 dimension. Because indexing, slicing, I may not be doing on that area. In string you can do, but the single value only ND array contains. Set and frozen set are what? Not permitting indexing. That's why not permitted to go for shape. Dictionary also same. But a list, tuple, range, I think I take it as what? Dimensions. And I can reshape the data also. Right. That entire description is available with you. Now I am going for which function? These are all comes under which discussion? Array of. These are all comes under the discussion of array of. From the beginning onwards, I am introducing array of. Now I am coming to the bottom level. I'll go to the point of another function. I am going to take it. What is the next function? A range function. What is the function name? Function name is called A range. A range function I am going to take. Right. See students, how simple it is. Syntax. Don't take much time. Syntax number 1. I am writing commenting part I am writing. Range contains how many syntaxes? Range function is there. Now already we discussed data type. How many syntaxes? How many? Don't remember, correct? 3. Range of value, range of start comma stop, range of start comma stop comma step. Gurtu lekapothe chubistanu osari. Because you are very dangerous students. Right? Whatever is there in my mind, I will share with you. That's all. Because when you are coming to the class for remembering, when you go for forgetting, what can I say? So go to the sequence data type, range data type, see that here, properties, syntax number 1, 0 to value minus 1, syntax number 2, begin to end minus 1, third syntax, begin comma end comma step, begin to end minus 1 by maintaining equal interval of values. Implementation of range example 1, example 2, example 3, example 4, example 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So many miscellaneous examples. See how many are there. మీకు ఒకటి కూడా గుర్తులేదు అసలు. Daily eating and sleeping. Okay. And keeping innocent face. And when I look at you outside, you are most smart student. Right? Come to the point back. You feel whatever you like it, but my opinion I am saying. Don't do exercise in the class. Sit quiet and calm. You have to see other students' inconvenience. Right. Now I'm going to take up what? Syntax. What is the first syntax? NumPy dot. Tell me. A range of same value. How it will give you? It gives the values from where? 0 to what? Value minus 1. 0 to value minus 1. And second one is called what? Range of, what is this now? Begin comma end. It will give you the value from where? Begin to where? End minus 1. Now, next is called what? You know, it's a 3. Is a 3. Now, begin comma end comma what? Step. It is going to give you begin to end minus 1 with equal interval. With equal interval, I can say. With equal step. With equal interval. With which value? Step. If you remember all these things, you are number 1. So, coming to the point back, now I am going to say, but this arange function always will give you the data in one-dimensional format only. Right or not? Suppose, if you take this list data, this one if you take it, if you take this data, you can take it in the form of what? You can take this data, list data I took it now. 1 minute you wait. This data you see for a minute. Why I am saying that word is, here only I will write it. Here I will write it. For certain reason I will write it here. Here I will write it. What I am writing here you see. This is my data. See, observe it. Here I am writing 4 elements. I will write it like this. One more I am writing like this. One more I am writing like this. One more I am writing like this. So here observe it. Here I wrote it. Here I wrote it. Here I wrote it. Right, close this bracket. Now I am writing like this. This is called what? Inner list. Inner list. I will convert into which type? List is printed. A is equal to what? NP dot array of LST. You print it. Directly you print. Directly I can construct it. You see that. Dimension is called what? 2 dimension. 16 comma you will get it. See that. What is that now? 4 by 4 dimension directly 2. 4 comma 4. Are you following? If I keep in inner list in a list, when I convert it into that, it directly printed in matrix format only. No need to reshape by yourself. Getting or not? But when I come back to this place, it is going to give you what? A range function will give you everything in 1D format only. It won't construct in 2D format. To construct in 2D, 3D format, I have to use what? Shape attribute I have to write it. Shall I? Example. Come on now. A is equal to directly NP dot A range of, what should I say? 10 I am saying. 10. 10 means what will come? 0 to 9. Or I will write something like 9. How many will come? 0 to 8. See that? Print of A comma type of A. ND array. What type of dimension? What type of dimension? Yes. So print that. Here I will write it directly. See the answer. Data printed dimension 1 9 comma only. I want to. You cannot get it in the form of 2 dimension. You cannot get it because it will give you what? Flattening the values. If you want to get any kind of mechanism, A dot shape is equal to 3 comma 3. 0 to 8 means how many values? 9. So shape it. After that, you print the data. After that, you print the data. You observe this result. See that. It is going to print you what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. End array. Dimension is 2. Shape is equal to 3, 3. Are you able to follow me? Done. Done. Now I want to go for 3, 3. If I want to go for it, second example, I will go for it. A is equal to NP dot what? A range of 10, something like, some 34 or 35, comma, what I will do, 3 I will write it, 5 I will write it, or something like, 35 you take it, not an issue. What is happening now? Print of A comma, I will write like this. See the answer now. What is happening? 10 to 35 means what? 10 to 35 minus 1 is coming 34 or not? Getting, students? So what is the total elements? 25. 25. It is 1D or 2D? Dimension is 1, shape is like that. If you want to reshape it, how do you do it? A dot shape is equal to 5, 5. 5, 5. When it is 5, 5, you print the data. If you want to get it in 2D or anything, you have to use the set attribute. Are you understanding? Dimension is to 5, 5. Getting? So can I reshape it to some 6, 5? No, 25 elements cannot be reshaped to 30 elements. So 25 elements has to be reshaped in such a way that rows and columns must be matched to the number of elements. Got it? Fine. Go to the next level. This is called what is the difference of each element? 1, 1, 1. By default step is 1. Now I will go is equal to NP dot what? A range of 10, 50, 10, 51, what I will say, 5. What is the difference? What is the step? What is the values will come? 10, 15, 20, 25. You know that. You know the data what will come. So I will print this data, shape of it, coming to the point of it. You got the elements something like this. What is the dimension here? Right. Like this you are getting it. Getting my students? Now, if I want to reshape it, what can I reshape it? Carry this area, students. I will move to this place. I say what now? 3, 3. That only possible to do it. So I got that elements in the form of 3 rows, 3 columns. Dimension is 2. Shape is 3, 3. Got it out? Now, that means A range function can build what data? 1D data only it can fill. It cannot fill 2D. Getting? Now, if I go to this place, this documentation I will send you, students. This will give you complete clarity. What functions you know so far? Array of, A range of. Now I'll go for what? Zeros. Clarity is there? Right. So, if I want to go for list, array will use A range will use array. Tuple is there. I want to convert to end array. Which one? Array. I want to generate equality of 5, 5, 5, 5 elements. A range will go. 2, 2, 2 elements gap. I'll go for it. Understand? A list of names. List of names are there. What is that? Array of. List of names. I want to convert into which type? End array. And I want to treat all the elements as which type? Same type. What is the D type is equal to? Object. Right? Fine. I'll go for which function now? Zeros function. Take care. Online students, are you comfortable? Now I'm going for next function name is, what is the next function name? Zeros of. Zeros of I am taking. What is the syntax or? Syntax I am going to talk about it. See the syntax now. See the syntax now. How simple it is. Now I am writing. Variable name is equal to end array object, that is numpy dot zeros of shape comma shape comma D type. Okay. Now, for example, I want to build a matrix of like this 0, 0, 0, 0. I want to build the matrix like that. How do you take it? Just I am asking, how do you build this one like this? With the knowledge so far you have, how do you build that? I will take it. L1 is equal to A range is not possible. What you will do? 0, comma, 0, comma, 0, comma, 0. A is equal to NP dot array of array of L1. Okay, array of values are coming. A dot shape is equal to 2, comma 2. Then print A. So first line, second line, third line. Is it not more number of lines? Instead of that, I want to do it in a simple dynamically with a function itself. What you will do? Come on. Now I am going to take. I want to build the zero matrix. In our fundamental programming, to accumulate the number of values, we initialize S is equal to 0 now. 0 plus I, 0 plus I, like values are adding or not. Like that, I have more matrices are there. All matrices elements I want to add it. So I need one initial matrix called zero matrix is required. How do you do it now? A is equal to NP dot zeros of, I want to write it 6, comma, I am writing 6, comma. What is the meaning of 6? What is the use of zeros function? This function will build number of zeros with shape, without shape. I mean, you follow me. I'll print that, print A, comma, type of A. It will come 0, 0. How many zeros will come? 6 zeros will come. 0, 0, with 6 zeros. Suppose you want only zeros to come. What should I do? Copy this. Now I am going to write it. Tell me, what should I write it? I will write what type? Int, I will write it. What is that int is called? Okay. See that 0, 0, 0 is coming. I will resize it. How do you resize it? Shape is equal to 6 elements means what? 3, comma 2. I will print the data as usual. I'll print the data as usual. See that it is going to print the data as usual. See this data now. 3 rows and then 3 columns like this. Are you following? So I printed one dimension. Earlier I printed one dimension. Later I reshaped to what? 3 dimension. 2 dimension. Now directly I want to go for a dimension. See the syntax? Shape of. What is the shape here? 6, comma 6 elements. Now I will go to A is equal to NP dot zeros of, I am writing now 3, comma 3. See that 3, comma 3 shape 3 by 3 matrix. What is the type? D type is equal to what? Int. Simply I will write int. You write as it is now. You write as it is now. See the matrix. It is used to build the zero matrix. Is it 3 by 3 matrix or not? Yes. I can write one more mechanism. Not only that, you can write 4, comma 3. 4, comma 5 also you can write it. 4, comma 5 also you can write it. 4 rows and 5 columns. Dimension is 2. I can write last and final like this. I can write, it will build the zero matrix. I say 2, comma 4, comma 5. 2 matrices, each matrix is 4 and 5. Simple. 2 matrices, each one is comes under 4 rows and then what? 5 columns. Clear up? Done. This is my concept of what? Zeros matrix. Next, I'll go for one more discussion. What is the next matrix? Ones matrix. Are you getting? Or just seeing the output and feeling quite understanding? Right. Now I want to get it something like this. And you are understanding, I hope so. 1, 1, 1, 1 like this. What is this matrix? 2 rows, How do you write it? L1 is equal to 1 comma 1 comma 1 comma 1 comma 1. Later you do A is equal to NP dot array of L1. Later A dot shape is equal to 2 comma 3 and I will print that. Is it a lengthy process or not? That's why I'll go for which function today? Once function I will take it. Once function I will take it, students. How simple it is? Once. So once. What is that once function now? Same to same. Once shape comma D type. Shape comma D type. Come on now. Same thing. Come on, write it. How do you do that? A is equal to NP dot once of something like I'm writing 8 comma. That's all. 8 comma. Print of students. Print of this part you bring it, ma. So I'm writing here like this. See that 1.1.1 came. Instead of that, I will write it 1 comma. If you want, I will write what? Int I will write it. You see the answer now. 111 came. To do that, what should I do? I say before that. A dot shape is equal to what? 4 comma 2. 4 comma 2. See the answer now. 4 rows and what? 2 columns. So once matrix got it. Getting up? So one more time if you want to do, if you want I can write it. A dot shape is equal to 2 comma 2 comma 2 I will write it. It is also going to give you 2 matrices. Each one contains 2 rows and 2 columns. Instead of writing the shape directly, you can mention it in this place itself. So coming to the point back, here I will go in the same mechanism. I will write it here what? 4 comma 3. 4 comma 3. This is called a shape I am writing. Comma what? Come on, int I am writing. Int I am writing. As usual, you try to follow. What is this now? 4 rows, 3 columns. If you want, you can write it the same mechanism. Multi-dimension also you can mention it. What is this now? 3 comma 4 comma 3. How many matrices? 3 matrices. Each one contains like this. So yes, first matrix, second matrix, third matrix, 0, 0th matrix, first matrix, second matrix. Each one is 4 into 3, 4 into 3, 4 into 3, 0. 3 matrices, 4 comma 3. This is called what? Multi-dimensional. Dimension is called 3. Got it out? Quite simple. Once we know different areas of programming, this is very easy. Next, after that, what is the function now? Once is over. Next, pull off. So in NumPy, there is no 2's function, 3's function, 4's function is not there. Suppose I want full of 2, only 2's I want, 3's I want, 4's, 5, 6, whatever you like it, I want that. That time I'll go for which function I need to take? Full of. Let me take the full of function. There I need to pass it. Careful. Observe it. What is the function name? Full. I will give you the syntax. What is the syntax now? Full of what I am writing? Shape comma fill underscore value. Fill underscore value comma D type. Fill underscore value comma D type. A is equal to NP dot fill of 8 comma int I will write it. What is that D type? D type is equal to int. First we'll see what type it is going to come. Hoping print of what I will say? A comma. What is that? I'll bring this data now. Regularly asking this. Coming to this point. See the data. What is filled? Fill of full of. Full. So here see that missing fill value. Okay. So here it is taking. I will take up fill underscore value is equal to So 4 comma fill underscore value. What is the first four? Four values filled with what? Yes. See the data now. So what is the first four? Shape. What is the next? What is the fill value? 8. How many? What dimension? How do you shape it? A dot shape is equal to what? 2 comma 2 and print the data. See that 2888 is printed. 2 dimension. Getting? Right. One more thing if you want, I can go to like this. See students, I'll go to what you know. I'll say what you know. 4 comma 4. 4 comma 4. Fill value is equal to what? Full value is equal to what? KVR. KVR. Not only numerical values you can fill string values also. Whichever value you like it, you can fill it. But the data here, all the values are filled like that. Are you following that? Next, it's not only that value, you can fill whatever you like it. So, I'll say some value called what you know, 4. Same thing, 4 comma 4 shape with 4 by 4 is going to come. Getting? So now I will go to the same. Now I'll go to the same. Multi-dimensional 2 comma 4 comma 4 and the value is called what you know, 9. Are you following me? 2 matrices, each one is 4 by 4. What is the fill value? 9. This is about which function? Full of. How many functions you know? Number 1, array of, a range of, zeros of, ones of, full of. Following. Good. Now I am going to enter into the another one is identity. What is the function name? Identity. Have you heard about identity function in your school days? Yes or no? Yes or no? నాకు వినిపించాలి. I should listen. Huh? No. You went to school or not? But what do you learn? Very good. Then identity. Identity, I am writing it. Identity n comma d type. What is the identity matrix? Identity matrix is nothing but square matrix where principal diagonal elements are called 1. Suppose 1, 0, 0. It is one row. Second row is called what? 0, 1, 0. 0, 0, 1. These elements are called, this line is called principal diagonal. The elements present in the principal diagonal product must be what? 1. Don't come and ask me 2, 0, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 0, 2. This is not a identity matrix because recently one faculty said that this is also identity matrix. It is the Amirpet identity matrix it is. Because the faculty should not use their own mathematics spicy to the students. Because they will try to create breaking news. And that students will come and ask me, sir, that sir said like that. Maybe he's a scientist in Amirpet. So, product of that must be what? 1. You type in Google, what are the properties of identity matrix? You'll get that. And this side, if you have one like that, that is also, that is not principal diagonal. Principal diagonal is this. These are called below principal diagonal. These are called above principal diagonal. Got it? So, my dear students, I hope you are understanding. This is a 3 by 3 matrix only. Identity matrix is nothing but unit matrix we can call. Unit means what? 1. 1. This is already there in school days. Have you seen it? Yes, you know, but you don't know that it is an identity matrix. You ate an apple, but you don't know that it is an apple. Somehow you ate, but you don't know that it is an apple. That is the problem. Right. Now here, 1001, what is this is called? 2 by 2 unit matrix. So if I take one n, other one is going to be called what? Same n value will be taken. Shall I write down? Two hundred, 300, 400, 500, 600. This is called B. This is called B. B I am taking. Print B. Print B. And print what? C. Print B. Okay. Take care. Now I am taking, okay, instead of that, I will take like this, students. 200, 300 I will take. 600 I will take. Be careful. What is this? Two-dimensional only, but shapes are different or not? What is the first one shape? Print of what? A dot what? Shape. Print of what? A dot what? Endim. Endim. Similarly, you press this, same data, you try to take it, try to print it here. Try to print it here. Now, okay, you print it here. You see that what is same? Dimension is same, but what is different? Shape is different. I want to merge A matrix and B matrix. I want to merge them. Huh? Oh, okay. B dot, B dot. Okay, students, correct. So, shapes are different, but I want to merge them. You tell me, what is the merging process? What is the merging process? Observe. This is my data. This is my another data. Which type of merging is possible? Two mergings are there. Horizontal merging, vertical merging. Which merging is possible? If I want to merge it, shape must be match. In horizontally, it is merge because rows are same in both the places. If columns are same, vertical match, vertical merging. Rows are same, horizontal merge. Did you understand? To merge them horizontally, I'll go for which stack? H stack. So, understand, go to that. C is equal to NP dot, tell me, H stack of A comma B. At the end of A, B will be added. If you want at the end of B, A you want to add, you can do that also. Print that, you go for that, print this A and then etc. values. You place here. What I am writing now? C comma type of C. C comma endim, C comma shape. See the data. What is coming? Is it merged horizontally or not? 2 comma 5. You can merge them in other way also. At the end of A, B was merged. Now I am writing B comma A, I am writing. See that now? You write, let it be, no issue. Am I getting first one is that and changed or not? Which merging it is? Come on. Horizontal merging. Now I want to go for what? Vertical merging. Horizontal merging, what must be matched? Rows. Name is horizontal means rows. Vertical merging, blind rule that is. Let us go to that. I will bring this matrix. I'll bring this matrix. So, coming to this place. print this, done. Now I want to merge them in another way. What is my merging things? I am taking that. What is my merge? I will take it 1030, etc. I will take it as what you know. I'll take it as 70, 80, 80, and next is what? 90. 90. I am taking this as B and B comma type of B, and I am writing B dot and B dot. So I got 3 by 3. Which merging is possible? Vertical is possible. Horizontally I cannot merge. So I have to go for what? Come on. C is equal to NP dot V stack of V stack of A comma B. That to see A comma B, how I am writing. That is very important. Print of, I will carry this. I'll print that C here. C I will write it. C I will write it. C and then C here. And see this data now. It is merged. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 is merged here. In another words, you can write B comma. In B comma, you can write it. B comma, I will write it. A. I'll say it like this. You got the data, something like different. Following students? So H stack and V stack is used for what? Merging of ND arrays. So these are all different from one function to another function. These are all called a number of ways to create an object of ND array. How many ways are there to create? 8. Tell me what are those one by one? Array of, A range of, ones of, zeros of, full of, identity of, H stack of, V stack of. These are the functions. These kind of documentation I'll send you in your Google Drive. And this one I'll send you, this entire details will be given. I'll download it. I'll give you this entire thing. So this thing I'll give you. So there I will say Control P and I'll save this and into this place. This example I will be sending as it is to you. So tomorrow class when I come back, we'll go for indexing and slicing operations on ND array. We'll see. It's a very complicated. Of course, half of the students will not understand tomorrow compulsory. But who will understand, who will not understand, we will check it out. Okay? So I'll stop the class. Tomorrow, don't miss it. Online students, did you understand today's lecture? Did you understand this today's lecture? Yes. So I'll stop it. Tomorrow, don't miss it. Thank you, students. All the best. Students in online. Online students. Am I audible? Okay. So any more doubts are there, guys? You can raise your hands. I'll clarify your doubts. So meantime, I'll upload the notes, my dear students. If no more doubts are there, I will log out.